Hi ladies, I'm here today with a video. I'm going to show you some of the new molds that I have acquired, and I am able to have full permission to pour out of these molds. So this little baby here, he is one of the molds that I poured, and he's a fawn baby, and the baby is not gendered, so it could be a boy or a girl. And I've already poured him, and you can see that he has, I call him he has little nubby horns there in his ears. And here, the cool thing about this is I can place eyes in him, which I am going to be placing fantasy eyes in him, or I could paint the eyes, but I'm going to place some fantasy eyes. And as you can see, he has like a ball jointed type of neck, and he comes from two different molds. And I'm going to, clean up around here, make his neck like a little smoother with some silicone. But here he is, and he comes with his little arms are forward like he's ready to fight, or he's ready for the day. He's ready for something. Here's his little fists. And there's just a couple, the mold came out really good to pour. There's just a couple little places I can repair with some silicone. And here's his little legs and hoofs, like right here on the knee. I had a bubble there, so I can repair that, which I will later when I get some more silicone. Here's his hoofs. And he is about 10 inches long. And he's a pretty chunky baby, as you can see. He's got a chunky belly. And let me turn him over so you can see his tail. Here's his tail and the back of his hooves. And like I said, I still got some work to clean him up a little bit and fix some little bubbles and stuff. But of all my pours in the last year, his mold pours really well and easy compared to other molds. So there he is, little fawn baby. And I'm going to show you who made this, made the mold, the sculpture that this baby came from. Her name is Jillian, and this is how you spell her name, Jillian Jones. And she is on Facebook. If you would like to contact her, at times she does have the silicone babies for sale that she has sculpted. And she's become a good friend of mine, a good dolly friend and fellow artist. She's a silicone artist. She sculpts the babies into clay and then makes a mold for them. And I have, with her, I have acquired some molds from her. And I'm giving her full credit for these molds because she created them. So here I'm going to show you. This is the mold, the little fawn baby. These are it's a two-part mold that this baby came from. Here is the head mold, as you can see. That's where the baby's head came from. And then here's the body mold. Just thought you might find this interesting. And what you do is there's a seam back here. So before you pour it, you have to close the seam with silicone. It's called dragon silicone, which is a very fast drying, tough silicone, kind of more like glue. And then you pour. Well, it's two molds, so you would pour in the top of here, and then in the top of here. And you have to station them, so they sit up, so they won't pour out. So this is the mold, and creates this darling baby here. And and these are the other molds that I acquired from Jillian. I'm going to try to hold them up to the light so that you can get a little look of what they will look like, because I haven't poured them yet. So just bear with me for a minute. I'll let you look at fawn baby here. I'm trying to do this one-handed, like hold the camera and hold the mold. Okay, here's the mold. This is a head mold, and this is going to be a large newborn size head mold. But it's not just a regular newborn baby. It's not human, not just a regular human. It is actually going to be a creature. So it'll either be whatever the person kind of thinks it is. It could be an alien, or it could be like a hobbit-like creature. So let me show you. Here, I don't know if I can see that. Can you see it? There you go. That's what the face will look like. See, it's got an open mouth, like a little kissy open mouth, a nose, and large eyes. Can you see its large eyes? That's the face that the baby's going to be. It's got oversized eyes. So, like I said, it can, when it comes out, I've seen the sculpture for this. When it comes out, it will be a, could be an alien baby. It could be a hobbit baby. So I'm going to be enjoying to pour that. And it's a big size newborn mold. So we're going to try. And also I've got two other about makes 8-inch babies. So a little bit shorter than this one. Full body babies, and these, like I said, look like little hobbits. I've called them the Hobbit twins. They're twins, and they look like little hobbits to me. Little darling creatures, but you know, if people get them, they could be kind of whatever you wanted them to be. So here's one. This is the boy. Can you see his face? He's also got a little open mouth there, big eyes, and his little pug nose there. This is the boy. And he has boy parts down there, which I'm not going to show you. But he does have a little boy part. So that's the boy. This is the girl, and she has girl parts. And you'll see their faces are similar, but slightly different. Now her mold's in red. I'm trying to see if you can see. There's her nose. You're looking at her nose right now. Let's see. I'm trying to get you to look at her eyes. I think she may have closed eyes. I'll have to ask Jillian. Let's see. That's why her eyes aren't coming up, because I think she has more closed eyes. See, you can see there's her nose and little mouth, and they look very similar. But it looks better if I hold the light right up to it. I don't know why her eyes are coming up, but I think because her eyes are closed, maybe. But they have, they're very similar looking. They're twins. Their mouths are slightly different. And here they are. Here's the molds beside each other. And they're going to come out to be about 8 inches full body. And they will be a little bit shorter than this baby because he is 10 inches. So I just wanted to show you, I was very excited about having some of Jillian's molds and pouring them, because she creates some lovely creatures and hybrid. She also makes like hybrid human babies with other animals. So I was excited to show you today her molds, and that I have acquired. So I've acquired 4 molds from her. This fawn baby, the 2 hobbit twins, boy and girl, and the big newborn size head, little hobbit or alien head. And that will make a cuddle baby. That will make a large cuddle baby. So just wanted to show you today, and I wanted to give Jillian a shout out and give her credit for her darling creatures that she makes. She makes all kinds of creatures. She recently just made a unicorn baby. It looks similar to the fawn, but not exactly the same. But as you know, most of our sculptors have kind of a look to their dolls, their babies. Some of them have similar features. So the fawn or the unicorn baby looks sort of similar to fawn baby here, but is so darling. And I tell her every time she makes a mold and makes a baby, I tell her that this one's my favorite, and then it just keeps getting better and better because she's so creative. So if you'd like to go and contact her on message, her name here, Jillian Jones, you can contact her on message if you want to inquire about any of her babies. And if those of you who follow my Nevermore page on Facebook, it's Nevermore Fantasy and Human Reborn Dolls. Jillian often posts on there her lovely babies and creations, so you can see her work there too also. And I just want to show you, I was very excited to get these molds in my collection, and I will be pouring them. And I will soon be pouring a second pour of this fawn baby, and the second one will be for sale. As you know, when you follow me, my first pours I keep myself, and then I start pouring for sale. So I believe the second fawn that I pour will be for sale. So what I will do is, after the baby's done, I'll put them up for sale, and y'all will be able to adopt one of him. I don't do customs, so once I'm done the second one, I'll start putting them up for adoption. Anyway, I just want to share this with you. I'm excited to get these new molds, and as I said, Jillian's molds are darling and precious creatures, but also I found that they are very easy to pour, which is important, because some molds are much more difficult to pour. but hers are very easy going to pour. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Just wanted to share some of the silicone work that's going on in the nursery, and I will talk to you soon. Stay safe and stay blessed.